welcome back to Perfume Vegas. I'm Holly Golightly, and I am happy to have you here today. If you couldn't tell, I'm filming a few videos all at once because I haven't filmed in a while. I need to get some things down, and so you'll see the same look for a few different videos. I apologize in advance if you don't like that. Welcome back. Today's topic is perfume oils. Although this is not an indie perfume oil, it is a niche perfume oil. And I have some thoughts about this. Okay, I have a lot of thoughts. I'm going to kind of rip into it a little bit just because, listen, it's a bigger brand. It's not, I'm not going to be hurting any individual by giving my critical opinion. And if you disagree, feel free to share with me your opinion down below. But what I'm talking about is NEST and their new fragrance line, and then we'll specifically be reviewing Seville Orange. So, yeah, that's what we have today. Let's go ahead and get started. First and foremost, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I'd really appreciate it. And if you have the urge to like this video or share any of your thoughts in the comments down below throughout the duration, please go ahead and do that as well. I try to reply to as many comments as I can, which is usually all of them. So let's talk about NEST first. Let's just look at NEST. And who are NEST? What are NEST? What are they doing? So NEST is actually a fragrance company that started in home fragrance. It was founded by the daughter, I believe, of the man who started the White Barn Candles company. I may be getting that a little bit wrong, but that's, I think, where the general idea came from. So they started in home fragrance, and after White Barn was sold to Bath and Body Works, the woman behind the company decided that she wanted to continue to make her own fragrances, home fragrances. So NEST was started. Now, they have been in operation as a home fragrance company for many, many years. So the candle company, the original home fragrance company, was Slatkin & Co., which is at Bath & Body Works. They do all of their home fragrances. And so she wanted to continue to do fragrances. She created fragrances from other brands. I believe she created fragrances for brand that I can't think of. Like, I literally can think of what the store looks like in my head, but I can't see the name. So anyway, we're just gonna skip it. So the woman behind it then created NEST fragrances in 2008, and they were in operation from 2008 on through their home fragrance products. The first of their perfume scents, I believe, it looks like, according to the first of their perfume fragrances, according to Fragrantica, has been in creation since 2012, and they're currently still producing perfume fragrances. But it looks like now they are leaving behind the eau de parfum style fragrance with alcohol and transitioning into the perfume in oil. So that's where this comes into, where the Seville Orange, that word always just kind of like falls out of my mouth like that. So this is a perfume and oil roller ball. I got this as a point perk from Sephora, so although I didn't purchase it, I did kind of spend money on it. And I quite like the fragrance. It's actually a very nice orange scent. It's not heavy. It's very fresh. It's slightly sweet. It's quite a nice overall citrus fragrance. On the Sephora website, they write that it is in the fresh fragrance family. It is a fresh citrus and fruits scent type. The keynotes are orange zest, pink grapefruit, and neroli blossom. And the description of the fragrance says, Seville's bright spirit comes through to life through the notes of effervescent orange zest, tart pink grapefruit, and juicy mandarin with floral neroli and cedarwood. The Seville Orange extract is blended with baobab oil for a formula that melts into your skin while leaving behind a long-lasting fragrance. I'm going to leave that. About the fragrance, the citrus floral perfume oil bursts with essences of the finest oranges harvested by fourth-generation Spanish farmers so passionate about their craft they are the only ones in the world to handpick each orange, skillfully reading its color, size, and shape for ripeness. If you want a fresh citrus perfume, this is nice. This is a nice scent. It is not long lasting, so don't fool yourself about that. With a very heavy application, let's see. Let me get this back out here. Let me get this baby back out. So I put on just about all of that. I can't really tell. Right there. I used about that much in one application. With a roller ball, that's a pretty heavy-handed application, and it only lasted on my skin for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I wouldn't call this a fragrance that you would wear as your scent of the day, as your signature scent. This would be something you put on to go to bed, or you put on to lounge by the pool, something non-offensive, something refreshing, something invigorating. But here's where I begin to take issue. Not with the fragrance, because it is a nice smelling fragrance. Longevity is awful. Sillage is non-existent because it's a fragrance oil, and fragrance oils are not meant to project. They are meant to hold close to your skin. Now, some fragrances will project regardless of what they're carried in based on the notes, but not this one because it doesn't have the type of notes that you need to make it really pop. Citruses are quite bright and zesty, but unless they're done with a base that pushes them forward, they're not going to be in your face. And this isn't. It's a sweet, beautiful orange fragrance. It's not in your face. So let's talk about NEST and their fragrance oils. I am of the understanding that NEST is choosing to produce the oil fragrances now to change up their offerings, their fragrance offerings. I don't know if they will be continuing to go forward with personal fragrance in the future. Now, I'm not talking about tomorrow or next year. I'm talking about as their company moves forward into the future and things change for them, their individual business needs. But what I can say is that the eau de parfum fragrances that are currently available from NEST or on offer from NEST, Black Tulip, Citrine, Dahlia and Vines, Indigo, Midnight Floor, Sun-Kissed Hibiscus, Wild Poppy, and Wisteria Blue, those have all been out now. I think the most recent was Sun-Kissed Hibiscus. It's been out since a year ago now, almost a year and a half. And the perfume oils are new. Those are their new releases. That's what they're going forward with in making new fragrances. That's fine. I have no problems with that. I love to see a fragrance brand embrace perfume oils. I love it. And NEST has a background in using these types of scents in home fragrances, carried in other formats other than eau de parfum. So one would expect them to be well done. One would expect that. My complaint is the price point of these fragrances versus what you're getting. First of all, let's look at the two different sizes, the two different sizes they offer. They offer a 6 ml roller ball. It's here. 6 ml roller ball. Remember that industry standard for designer fragrances roller balls tends to be between 8 to 10 ml. And they offer a 1 ounce perfume in oil. It isn't parfum. It is perfume in oil. It's not perfume oil. Okay, let's not get this wrong. Let's not make the distinction wrong. Although it is written as perfume oil, it is not parfum. It's not pure parfum. It's perfume in oil. And their 1 ounce perfume in oil looks like this. Do you see what I see, first of all, just looking here at this? Comes in a dropper vial. No, ma'am. I will not disagree that it's an effective way to get the product out of the bottle. Of course it is, to an extent. Once you get to the end, you're going to start trying to have to figure out either if you can pour it out or whatever. But dropper vials for perfume oils are not a good way of distributing the product on your skin. I know this because I have perfume oils in dropper vials from other companies. The fact that NEST is doing this and charging $98 for 1 ml of perfume in oil is astonishing. And I would say that it was like, okay, that's weird, but hey, we'll go ahead and just get the roller ball. It's fine. It's fine, right? No, isn't fine, because their 6 ml roller ball, which is a far better distribution method for perfume and oil, their 6 ml roller ball is $35. $35 for 6 ml of perfume in oil. Now, they're making a big hullabaloo about how clean, like, you know, it's a clean fragrance without sulfates, SLS or SLES, without parabens, without phthalates, without mineral oil. Ooh, all the keywords, we're hitting them, we're checking those boxes. But at the end of the day, there's people doing this exactly the same way, making better products in better packaging that smell better and last longer for half the price, maybe less. If I'm comparing it to indie perfume brands that I know, that I use and love, that use perfume carried in oil, that distribute a 6 or 5 ml vial, that is the same type of quality that you would expect from a brand like NEST, which is a fairly niche styled designer brand, sold at Sephora. Come on, like, big brand deal, like, kind of idealization there. It's kind of gross, to be honest. Since I'm making a point to highlight indie perfumers right now, I have to say that this to me feels like a cash grab, trying to ride on the back of the clean fragrance, clean this, clean that, clean everything niche indie perfume trend that is being fueled by the fact that designers have been just letting the perfume market down for a long time in their new releases, I should say. People aren't happy with the reformulations, but that's not the point of this video. I'm disappointed. I have liked NEST perfumes in the past. I have Black Tulip, Indigo. I enjoy both of those quite a bit. I liked the hibiscus one. I like citrine a lot. Excuse me. Cocoa Woods I really enjoy. but they've always been like a little bit too big for their britches, I feel like. They've always been kind of exceeding their cost. Like they've been charging more than really what they maybe should be maxing out at. And $98 for 1 ounces of perfume and oil, and $35 for 6 ml. 6 ml of perfume and oil. This is ridiculous. That's stupidity, and it should not be supported. Wait till that stuff comes to the gray market, because although it's a pretty scent, it's not worth that price point. I'm going to go ahead and read for you what they say about their bottle, their dropper bottle. It says it is housed in a jewel-like glass bottle tinted with luscious orange hue and featuring a dropper that offers a completely unique and customizable fragrance experience. That's buzzwords. That's BS buzzwords. It's not unique. Maybe it's unique at Sephora, but it's not unique, and it's customizable only because you can customize how many drops you put on, but you can customize how many sprays or rolls or anything for any other fragrance. Anyway, I have said my piece about this. I am very disappointed with NEST. I'm disappointed with this move. I would have really embraced a perfume oil from the designer market level fragrances if they had been done in a better way, but this is not it, so I can't. Although the scent is nice, I can't recommend these, and I would suggest that you don't purchase them until they come to the discount market, because that's what they're worth. That's all. So anyway, if you have alternate thoughts, or if you want to discuss the matter or speak your piece, let me know in the comments down below. I'd be happy to hear you out, and we can talk about it or whatever. Otherwise, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!